welcome to the Not So Traveling Introvert. Today I want to talk about things that you can do alone at home. And the reason this has come up for me is because soon in the future I will have a lot of days where I will be home alone. This hasn't happened in a while, and I've been thinking about things that I want to do, or maybe things I've been putting off. Part of me wants to do a big work project. Part of me is like, no, you should spend that time relaxing and self-caring sort of. And so I was thinking about things that you can do. And yes, it's great to spend time with others, but as introverts, recharging with alone time can be a wonderful thing. And there's, I could still see people, I could still have calls, all that good stuff. But I'm going to talk about sort of some activities that you can do when you're at home. Have an in-home spa day. Not everything or activity that you do when you're home alone has to be productive, and it's really hard for me to deal with that. One of the most productive steps that you can do is to spoil yourself. Get some, candles, some nice music or a podcast that you like to listen to. Have a nice bath with a bath bomb or bubbles. I've actually got this whole setup where I have this tray that can hold a book and a beverage, and I can sit in the bath for hours with it. So if that's not your thing, that's fine. But find another way to pamper yourself in a way that you wouldn't normally do. Another thing you could do is enjoy your favorite treat. While you might not want to sort of overindulge in your favorite treats, there's nothing wrong with enjoying something once in a while. And the other part of that is if you're super into cooking and baking, maybe there's a recipe that takes a really long time that you would love to do if you had the time. If you're home alone and you have a couple days, maybe get all the ingredients in to make this, great bake or meal or whatever it is, and enjoy it. Dance like no one's looking, because they're not. Those of us who, like to dance might do that. But even if you don't like to dance, just getting some movement in while you're home alone where no one can see you or judge you, crank your favorite tunes and let loose with your own special best dance moves. Another thing you can do is reflect. Reflect on your life, week, month, year. Alone time is one of the best times for you to sit back and reflect. You can think about what's working and what isn't. You can consider the things you like versus things you'd like to improve. Writing in a journal can be a wonderful habit to get into while spending time alone in your home. You could also do a deep clean. Cleaning isn't exactly the most enjoyable task for a lot of people. Some people really love it. But the feeling of sitting in your freshly cleaned space is wonderful. And when you're home alone, you'll find it's much easier to clean because no one's getting in your way or asking you questions or instantly undoing the hard work that you have done. It's also a great time to sort of clean out your closet, throw away things that have maybe sentimental value. You need some time to get with throwing them away or moving on. Reading a book. You can spend a whole day just reading. If you've meant to read a book for a while, this is the perfect way to spend some alone time. You can give the book your full attention and escape into its pages. Don't get bogged down by a book you don't enjoy, though. If you aren't captivated early, consider choosing something else. It's perfectly fine. You could practice or learn a new skill. You could do that. What about an old hobby that you haven't had time for? Maybe it's time to pick it back up. You can also make a plan. If you want to lean into something that makes you feel productive, why not spend some time plotting out your next moves for your business, for your career, for your life, for your house, for your cat? Use the time alone to set some new goals, envision your future, and help figure out your next few steps. And you know what you could do? Something that you've been putting off for a while. Whatever that thing is, go ahead and do it while you're alone. It'll be wonderful. So those are some things that you could do. It's given me some ideas. So thank you for listening. This is Janice at thecareerintrovert.com, helping you build your brand and get hired. Have a great rest of your week.